tell me about your trading. Tell me about where you've come from and your journey with us at FTUK.
Thank you, Nick. My name is Sagar S. I'm basically come from India. So I have been trading since last 6-7 years. Like it's start from 2019 after COVID. So with FTUK, I have been like almost 3 to 4 years now. So like I started FTUK in 2023, maybe like 22 or 23. So my trading journey is I do SMC trading, like smart money concept.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's basically like 15 minutes and 5 minutes supply demand area. So we look at entries on that basis of candles. So I'm in a Forex overall 5 years of experience. Look, I'm trading with FTUK and other few prop firms, but I love FTUK's challenge because like you have a massive scaling plan.
Yeah.
Like every 10%, we are getting a double capital.
Yeah.
So that is the one thing I loved. And recently you launched a new instant funding challenge. So it's like sometime you giving offer like static drawdown. That is also a good opportunity to trader to scale their account to the double and double.
Yeah. It's something it's a feature that has proven very popular actually, and it's maybe hopefully in the future going to become a permanent part of what we do on the instant funding program. But yeah, a lot of the guys love that static drawdown, and on the different range of accounts that we've got, static drawdowns on some, relative on others. Some work with a consistency score, some don't. So you always have that mix, and you have that ability to tailor it to how you like. Your trading style is fascinating. All intraday work. Your longest trade on this account was I think just under 4 hours. So
yes.
your ITC concepts, you've clearly managed to get that working well in an intraday time frame.
Correct. Yes. Like it's basically based on the session trade only. Like I mostly avoid Asia session because we don't have a lot of volume on the Asia session. So I wait for the London or New York opening. So I'll look into the entry model based on the SMC. So I'll place trade and I'll let hardly like 2-3 hours to take time to hit our TP. So generally my trade in between like 10-15, like around 1 hour. It's, if you can see, average trade is 30 minutes.
Yeah, it's a nice spread, and you've clearly mastered that intraday volatility, and you're choosing the right sessions as well in which to do that. Asset wise, there's a lot of the big guns. Gold, obviously, no surprises there. The DAX as well. A lot of volatility in that European Open on the DAX, that's for sure. Your currencies are Euro dollar and the dollar Canadian dollar, but your best performance was on the Japanese yen, a dollar yen trade. That netted you just over $2,000. Tell me about that trade.
Yeah.
Tell me about how you work with the FX pairs. How are you picking them? Is it just a technical sweep looking at the intraday structure that you see at time, or?
Actually, I trade German 30 on the London time. Like it's afternoon time for Indian trader. So it's a better way. Like if you talking about the USDT trade that I booked around $2,100. So that is trade based on the Asia session. So I waited for that supply. I already marked it and I placed the trade and placed the stop loss and placed the TP. So within around it's maybe 15 or 10 minutes, it got hit due to that perfect zone. Like it's there is a lot of volume at that particular level. So I placed the entry there and it automatically got hit TP within a few minutes.
Yeah, no, it's really, really well done. Good going for sure. Now, you slightly favor the long side, I noticed, particularly on this account, but that could just be a product of the market itself. Your average win, $464. Your average loss is higher at 591, which is quite a sizable difference. But that hit rate, that winning percentage is 67%. So given that you've managed to glide the consistency score in just under 20%, where do you think that your edge is coming from to get that kind of performance?
Actually, my trading is like very simple. So I don't want to be complicated, mix up the strategies. So I'm sticking with my own strategy, like SMC that I already mentioned. So I simply waited for my setup. I placed a trade. I know I need to hit 20% consistency score. So if I hit $2,000 per day, So I need to make consistency 5 days into $2,000 to make that $10,000 to meet the 20% consistency score. So I simply try to target around $2,000 because I need to match that 20% consistency score. So someday it's around 1,500, it's 1,200, it's 1,000, like $1,000. So after 2 months, I had a small drawdown in my account because I lost two losing rate I have. After that, I recovered it again with my same strategy, same stop loss, same TP with that to match that consistency score.
Wow. Yeah, that's really fascinating because a lot of traders now get very good at working with the consistency score. And it sounds that you've got your eye very much focused on what that daily win rate is of how you're actually creating it.
Yeah.
Given the size involved here, because to hit, I've got to hit $2,000 a day. Wow, that's good going. Are you not finding any psychological pressure from having to put that kind of consistent profit target on your day all the time, given the volatility in the markets?
Actually, what happened, like I'm trading since last 6 to 7 years. So I have a good experience with that technical analysis and psychology things. So I improved my psychologies from last 1.5 years. So like I'm stick with my plan. Like I need to hit $2,000 per day, and my risk is fixed. My reward is fixed. So I'm not thinking about like if I lose, if I win. So there is no like a FOMO, or you can see like fear not coming into my trading. So I simply place both levels, so it will play automatically.
Yeah.
If I lose, I know like how much percent I'm losing on this account. So and I know like if I lose today, definitely tomorrow or day after tomorrow, I'm going to recover that, and I'll continuously growing into my account.
So 6-7 years of practice just drills
Yes.
that psychology. That's really fascinating. My favorite question of all, whenever I speak to someone, what's the plan? Where are you going to? You mentioned the scaling program. You obviously don't get that on the Lightning, but you do get that on the two steps and the other accounts. So what's your goal? Where are you going to take your trading?
Actually, like I love this lightning challenge because it's starting with $10. So anyone wants to try this challenge. So the risk is only $10, whatever account size. I know like I'm able to buy 100K account after challenging with the $10. So I started with 100K, but if somebody want to a 5K account, 10K account, but they don't have $100, but they don't want to spend on the evolution phase, they will simply put $10. If it is passed, then they will activate and they will continue to trade.
Yeah.
But my in future, I'm looking with FTUK with a two-step account. Like I love because it's a static drawdown. So if I lose in a 1 day, I know I will gain tomorrow, a day after tomorrow. That is a two-step I love. And again, I'm loving your this instant funding challenge because you are recently posted promotion on the Discord that 40% off plus static drawdown on the instant funding. So I'm looking for instant funding account after this account. Like with this account, like try to scale with FTUK with a multiple like two-step instant. And I know like 3 active account per time allow in FTUK. So I'm going to max allocation on the FTUK.
Yeah, well, we are with you all the way, Sagar. It's wonderful to meet you, and it's great to have. It's great. I get so passionate about the guys that have been through a real journey. And I looked at your accounts today, and you've had a lot with us since 2024. You're a guy that's put the work in, and it's good to see you've had a lot of breached accounts, and this is your first payout. It's a decent one with us at FTUK, and I can't wait for you to get the next one as well. So I really appreciate your time, and we wish you all the best. Thank you.
Thank you, Nick. I'm also looking forward to with FTUK.
Good man. Thank you.